What's up, everybody? As you probably know, we just got a new season of Warzone, which as usual came with two new guns, one being the MWIII Sniper, which I will have a video coming out shortly on, but today we're going to focus on the other one, the FJX Horus, the brand new SMG. The new FJX Horus, you can see, is up here in Tier 8 of the Battle Pass, while we have the MWIII Sniper over here in Tier 4. The new SMG, it's okay. It's got good movement speed, but unfortunately with that good movement speed comes a short damage drop-off, a time to kill that requires headshots, and a lot of weird horizontal recoil. So if you can deal with horizontal recoil, like most people can't, this SMG might be for you if you're ultra aggressive movement type of player and you can just deal with that horizontal recoil. Shout out to aim assist. But otherwise, this is not going to come anywhere close to being the SMG, and really the best SMG is a pistol, but that's got its own video coming out as well, so we're not going to mention that anymore today. But without further ado, let's go ahead and give you the loadout that I'm running, and then we'll go over to True Game Data, and we'll compare it to the other top SMGs, but not that pistol. Okay, so here's the loadout. Side note, I actually have Borealis and Interstellar, but it's bugged as usual, so you can't use it. But what we have here is the ever-popular ZEM35 compensator, or compensated flash hider, whatever, big difference. The MWIII heavy barrel, the FTAC SP10 angled grip, the 48-round mag, which is the bigger mag, and the Lopper LXD stock. Unfortunately, this isn't the best horizontal recoil build, but then you give up bullet velocity or damage range, or you kill your ADS. So this is kind of the best balance of getting rid of that horizontal recoil, while also not destroying ADS and its very bad damage range. So the ZEM35 compensator flash hider, if you're not familiar with, helps with vertical recoil a lot, but it helps with horizontal recoil. Shortens the radar pings. It doesn't get rid of them like a suppressor would. But it does help with both types of recoil, and it doesn't kill aim down sight and bullet velocity too. Then we have the FTAC SP10 angled grip, which helps with horizontal recoil a whole lot. Helps with aim idle sway. It hurts the vertical recoil, but the ZEM compensated flash hider helps with that. Then we have the MWIII heavy barrel, which gives you good recoil control, good gun kick control. I tried using with the light barrel, but that hurts your recoil, and recoil is the biggest problem for this. But, you know, movement gods use that barrel. And then the other one doesn't help with recoil, but it does help with bullet velocity and range. You know, the range is already really bad on this gun, so it's worth considering. And then finally, we have the Lopper LXD stock. If you don't care about horizontal recoil here, I would go with the Ripper light stock, because it doesn't hurt recoil, but it gives you extra movement speed. I would stick with this FTAC SP10 angled grip, because it helps 12% with horizontal recoil, which is huge, especially for this gun. I'd stick with the ZEM compensator. Although actually, I believe if you put on this light barrel, okay, so it gets rid of the underbarrel, and in that case, I would go light barrel, ZEM compensator, and this is why I already don't like it, because it does that to you, where you can't use that that underbarrel, but then I would just go to the LOL 9mm grip. That's going to give you a lot of recoil. Like I said, we're focused on horizontal recoil here. I mean, we'll go into the firing range, and I'll show you. I won't control it. I'll just shoot the wall, as I usually do. And you can see how much muzzle shake that has, and you can see how much left and right that is. Now, that's not really wider than a body, so it's controllable there. Hard to show movement speed in a firing range. ADS speed is okay. Like I said, we kind of had to kill that. If you wanted to help horizontal recoil more, you're going to kill that more. There's no plates on these dummies. Let's throw plates on. Now, as you know, probably know by now, the plates are only 250 health. That's a long time to kill, especially with the pistol that's meta right now. So this thing's okay. If you want to use it, like I said, here's my recommended loadout just to mitigate that that horizontal recoil control. That's the loadout for you. If that's all you stuck around for, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. But for the rest of us, we're going to go jump over to True Game Data and look at stats. Okay, so now we're on True Game Data. You can see I have the same FJX Horus build here. I have the HRM that I like, that I know some other people also use. It's not the most popular of the HRM builds, because I like the long barrel. A lot of people skip the barrel and have a very similar build, but then they throw like an optic on it, or they throw a rear grip, or they throw ammunition on it. But that's the one that I like. I like the iron sights a lot on that. Then we have the Ram 9, which just got nerfed, but it's the meta build for it. Then we have the Striker 9, which is a gun I haven't really used too much, but I'm definitely planning on the future, because it got a little buff, and you'll see on the chart below, it definitely competes. And then we have the WSP 9, which I know a lot of people like as well, and that has about the meta build. So here we can see this is chest shots. This doesn't include ADS time or sprint to fire time. But chest shots, the FJX Horus, first of all, it drops off at 7.6 meters. The next closest is the, the Ram 9 that drops off almost 3 meters later. And then we don't get a drop off until we get to the Striker 9, which is 13 meters. The HRM, which is 14 meters. And then we can go all the way out to 18 meters with the WSP9. So it drops off way ahead of everything else. It doesn't kill as fast as any of these other options when you hit chest shots. And when you hit headshots, it destroys people. But this is hitting all headshots. The drop-off is still the same, but the time to kill blows away everything. I mean, up to 7.6 meters, it's under 450 milliseconds, which is 100 milliseconds faster than anything else at 7.6 meters. So if you can hit all headshots, go for it. If we go combination shots, I'm just going to use the default settings for the combination shots on true game data. You can see it's actually competitive with the HRM, but it just drops off so early. Why wouldn't you just use the HRM? And this is hitting a good combination of head and neck shots. And so if you have a good shot, go ahead and use the FJX Horus. But if you are just an average person, you're hitting mostly chest shots, it's getting blown out of the water. If we take the headshots down to 10 and put those shots on chest, it's now gone. So that was not a huge change, and it's now out of the meta all of a sudden, where everything else is holding steady. The only other thing to look at, too, is when you include ADS time, nothing changes. Sprint to fire time just takes the Ram out of it. I mean, the Ram's already pretty much out of the meta. And this neck, chest, stomach, if you include sprint to fire time, it gets more into the meta, but it really only beats out the Ram 9 and the WSP9, which are towards the bottom of SMGs. And like I said, that pistol that I keep mentioning, if you probably know by now, but it beats all of this. So in summary, the FJX Horus, it's got good movement speed. It's got horrible horizontal recoil, which makes it tough to use. It's got okay iron sights, and it just doesn't kill fast unless you're hitting a bunch of headshots. So all in all, you can make it work. You can beat out SMG, compete with that pistol I keep mentioning, but I just don't think the trade-offs are worth the benefits of the headshot multiplier and the fast rate of fire. But that's my thoughts on the FJX Horus. Try it out for yourself. Let me know what you think. I have true game data linked down below as usual. Also have my Twitch down below and my other social media, so come check me out there if you feel so inclined. I'll have video on my Twitch and Instagram of this if you want a shorter form and you need to go back and find the loadout. And then, of course, Twitch, I'm live most days. If you want to see things, just pop in a chat. Let me know what you want to see, and I'll be happy to oblige. But I will see you on Urzikstan and Rebirth Island. Get frying. Have a good day. Bye.